It's in the game, man. Let's get it, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. We had 207 subscribers, 207, man. Let's get to 1,000, man. Y'all already know, man. About to do like maybe 3 to 5 games. All depends. I lose 3 in a row, I'm off. I win, I keep going. Win 3 in a row, 5 in a row, I keep going. Let's get it, man. About to get it started in a minute. About to get it started in like 15 minutes. All right, let's get it. I was just watching the Madden guy live stream. Like that nigga was about to go cry or some shit. All right, let's get it. We try these niggas one more time. I won 3 with them, so let's see. Yeah. Woo. Okay. Let's get it.
Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia.
The fuck is that? That's an ugly ass bumblebee. That's a bumblebee.
The Florida Gators taking on a team from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. 48 Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Okay, this about to be a good one right here.
The Gators will put total render to crank us up. He'll start the return inside his 5. He steps out of bounds just across the 20 at the 21. Decent starting field position here. They'll give it to the back. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Rutherford.
Wow. And you ain't jump off that.
44 with the first down.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is. You never seem to know which way he's going, and he always...
Intercepted in the first drive.
That was all me, baby. Let's get him.
Room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
Okay, you a passer for real. I see your shit was at like 72% or some shit.
They'll leave it with him. Fights off the defender. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
This defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack. Kind of
quarterback feeling the pressure.
Yes, sir, that's
He
right.
goes into 22.
And quite simply put, you don't see that happen very often against him. He is one of not just the best quarterbacks in the game, he's one of the best players in the game. He's a Heisman Trophy candidate that oftentimes doesn't make mistakes like that. He should have thrown that football away. He decided to try and do too much, and the defense made him pay. They get a massive...
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for that.
Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Finds his tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Wants to go up top. That's reeled in. It's Harvey. Open space at the 25. And he's brought down after a nice gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll try the run. And here's the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and that'll send us to the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Back to pass. Here's a heat. It's complete to the left. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The Gators have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Pocket breaking down. Here's the pressure. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The Gators want to crank the tempo. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Gator!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting the score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. This drive will open from the 15. Looking to throw, it's King. Fires to the tight end. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Got it behind the line. It's Haynes. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. It's caught. They want a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline.
This defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers, I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown!
Good shit.
They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that to second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Little over anxious out of the stands early, and it's a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now on second down for this offense. To the air, it's Glagway. Looking to the big tight end. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
Hey, man, that was just perfect execution offensively. On a fourth down like that, if you're going to throw a completion, get the first and keep the drive alive, QB's got to be great with his eyes. He's got to throw it on time. His target has to be in the perfect place at the perfect time, and you got to be able to haul it in. They checked all the boxes on that fourth down.
Drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. He makes a run. And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. QB draw. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. He splits the uprights. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Here's the return from inside the 25. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. The Yellow Jackets will boot it away to start the second half. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll open the second half on the ground. Turning it on. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run there. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back back-to-back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
To the air, it's Flagway. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Well, now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. He turns that loose down the right side.
I did not try to pass.
You just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Under fire. And as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football in this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun, the ground game. Jumped on top of the pile. And the Yellow Jackets moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw, it's King. Shoots it to the left. It's caught downfield. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
These guys are called macho guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized and used a lot more than they were in the past.
Second down, he'll throw it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
The Yellow Jackets need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Throws to the tight end. And that's
wow. Hey, y'all, man. Come on. If he would have caught that.
Fourth down coming up.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Looking for space. It's Ball. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break.
Wide open spaces. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. And the Gators with the 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Bringing the heat. Quickly out to the tight end. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the third quarter. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third down, he drops to throw. That's caught. It's ball. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Nice job executing the 4-minute offense. You know, they practice this throughout the week, having a lead late in the game, running plays to just get enough to get first downs to stay on the field, and they are executing this 4-minute offense to perfection.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised. I mean, you put the ball in your best player's hands. Like, late in the game, you've got to trust your guy. I'm interested to see what they do here on third down coming up. Let's call it third and interesting, right? Top clock ticking down. Do I trust my QB to throw the football? I got the lead. I want that clock to continue to work.
Getting late, pressure building, huge third down coming up on the road for this offense. Got the tight end outside.
Ooh, I thought he was about to enter that.
Is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. The Gators had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Two things you're thinking about here offensively is, one, you want to take as much time off the clock. But two, you really want to score another touchdown to make this a 2-possession game. You could almost ice it if you can find a way to get in the end zone here. Just take your time. Don't snap it too quickly.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Florida!
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And they tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Complete to the right. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
Well, there have been way too many incompletions for this offense in this game. It's a big reason why they're trailing, obviously. They've never been able to get into a rhythm, and at this juncture here on a 2-minute situation in your own end, you got to find ways to start throwing completions somewhere out.
It's picked off, and they
Good game, man. Good game.
And that's kind of what...
Yeah. When they show his shit, they say his shit was like 70-some% passing. His shit was more, he had a higher percentage than me in passing. I'm like, okay, you about to see. Give me a minute, y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
God damn, man. This nigga 14-3.
LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Gonna run it. It's ball. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
This guy's got a lot of tools in his toolbox toting the rock, man. He showed you right there. And when I think back to Florida running backs, Emmitt Smith, all-time great. But a guy I played with in Gainesville, Fred Taylor. He was so big, but so fast for a guy his size. He just caused so many problems for the defenses we face. And I think in the SEC today, you have got to be able to run the football if you're going to win games. And this guy right here, he's going to give the Gators a chance.
Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Flagway. Makes the catch. It's Wilson. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped.
That's that bullshit.
Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Give to the back. He's loose. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
Man, this guy is so scary when he has the ball in his hands. He kind of reminds me, he's got a little bit of Leonard Fournette. He's got a little bit of Clyde Edwards-Helaire, you know, just that shake and bake. And when they get in the 2nd level, DBs just don't seem to know how to tackle this guy. You don't want to submarine. He might hurtle over you, but if you don't go in with conviction, and he's got the speed to get outside and take it the distance. This dude just makes your heart stop every time he has the ball.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's That's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Brought down, but looks as if LSU will pick up the first down.
That was a big first down for this offense. Like, your defense was just on the field a lot. And so to get a first down, to get that clock moving, to get them a little bit of rest, now...
Intercepted, big play, stops the drive.
Now, how about the rough starts for these offense? 2 possessions, 2 turnovers. These quarterbacks, you trust them early, first drives to get something going. Both of them turning over to the other team. Let's see which one can get settled in first.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that take.
It's a running room inside the 30. He's at the touchdown Gator. Once he got some room, it was over. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Johnson looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Durham. Turns it on in midfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. So first down here as they go back to work. Gonna look downfield again. Pressure coming.
Oh, I got it. Lucky. Yo,
And forcing the incompletion. When these two first met in 1937 in Baton Rouge, LSU shut out the Gators. Florida would notch the first road victory in this swampy series when they beat LSU on the Bayou in 1956.
Hear that shit? What the fuck?
Because even when there were 2 divisions in the SEC, this was a constant cross-division rivalry featuring lots of NFL talent and some really dramatic games. I remember being the #1 team in the nation back in 1997, going into Baton Rouge and losing, and the fans rushing the field, tearing down the goalposts. These two teams have unbelievable fan bases and lots of talent on the field. And how nice is it, David, on third down to have a viable option running routes out of your backfield? That's why this running back is so valuable to this offense.
Yeah, and what matchup do I want to play? I want to play matchups where I have the advantage. I got a speed matchup of a linebacker versus a running back. Nice route, looking like he's going out.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll go to the ground. Going the other way, he's got room. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup
Excellent.
at all on that play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Lagway. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Boy, is that
Wow, I'm not doing that.
He could have back a total misfire.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
The Gators will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. They boot it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Wants to throw on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 15.
Oh my God.
And he slipped through the crowd.
Oh.
Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
What the fuck,
I was
son?
so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback.
Good shit.
Reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Running back searching for a hole. Purdy on the Jets. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. To the ground. He's got it again. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41?
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Finds his man. It's Sturdivant. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
Oh my God, I hit the nigga.
Back at the 43.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you've just got to take off and get it.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
I don't know why he did the... Oh.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
The Gators will kick it away to crank up the second half. Looks as if the returner will try and field. And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
Man, that's one of those where you just go, dadgummit, if we had a little bit more space. Nice job creating the fumble, but just running out of real estate, not able to land on it. Man, you just get a little bit frustrated because you wanted that turnover. You caused the fumble. You just couldn't secure it.
Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. You see a Gator bringing the heat like that, you think about Derek Harvey, who was the MVP of the national championship game in 06.
And Alex Brown and Javon Curse, they had a long list of guys that could really make the quarterback's life difficult. You gotta put pressure on the quarterback. You gotta affect him. Really nice job on this play.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, it's an unfortunate drop by the tight end there, and he's a guy they just have not been able to get him involved in this football game. We're here in the second half, and this guy still doesn't have a catch.
Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. The Gators sending the offense back to work. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring.
Catch inside the 30. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. Keeps it on the draw. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Gators are in the hurry up. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Under fire. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. And the Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Just drives it.
Ooh, got lucky. Last year, I was not making no field goals, y'all. I promise you that. This shit crazy.
Now they'll kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Didn't find much room at all as he'll go out of bounds at the 12. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
With the catch, it's Durham. Tackle was made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Looking to throw on first down. They've got the screen set up. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Gets it to him on the screen. There he goes!
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Right back to the well. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
See, they need more runs like that. It's been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
You know, one of the tricky parts with play action for a quarterback is that when you turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become, and you don't know which D linemen have won their one-on-ones. The worst thing is you turn around after the play fake, and bam, that defender's right in your face.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. They've got the defense really.
Good shit. God damn.
29. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Here comes the heat. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in.
Wow, get the fuck out of here, son. That's crazy.
This quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. It's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drill.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He's stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
Oh, shit. The fuck going on? Oh, damn. Oh, shit.
Missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. To the ground with the back. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Jackson.
Woo, good game, man.
And that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. The defense.
I know. Finally beat somebody with a good record. Even though I beat them by 3 points.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the Oaks. Offense set on 1st down. Looks like the offense will just take a knee.
Yeah, man, y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel, share the video. Give me a minute.
To my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, 2 really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect on them.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. 2 ranked opponents evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep playing with the Gators until I lose, man. Give me a minute, y'all. Yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Give me a minute.